Hello, welcome to Miemie's Keepsakes. I'm Marinelle. I am back with the 100-day project and we're on day 36. And we're making yo-yos today, fabric yo-yos. And they look like this. I didn't put anything in the middle just to show you. So we're going to use scrap fabrics. You don't need full pieces of fabrics. And you can make them as big or as little as you want. I want to make a couple more of these teeny tiny ones because I want to use them in a slow stitch project. So they're fairly easy to make and a great scrap buster again. Excuse me. So all you'll need is scrap fabrics. I bought a bag of scrap fabrics from a garage store. It was a lady that quilted, so she sold all her scraps last year, so we're gonna use those. And all you need to do is cut a circle. So the easiest way to start cutting a circle, I find, is by cutting a square. And sorry, my voice today is not 100%. So, and then I just kind of move the fabric instead of moving my scissors to cut a circle. And it does not have to be a perfect circle because we're going to change it into a yo-yo. And I have to say, this little red one was the first one I've ever made. I've always wanted to make yo-yos, but I kept thinking, oh, it's too hard, it's gonna take too long. You know, I had 1,000 excuses for not doing it. And then Tina forced me to make some. So thank you, Tina. So all you're gonna make is a running stitch. And as you can see, I'm just kind of lining it up on my needle and then just pulling it through. So again, for you who might be new, I am doing the 100-day project and I'm following along with Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah. She does like a mass make session once a week and she has 100 of them, and then she started rerunning them this once she finished her 100. So we're on day 36, so she has a video 36 and then she has a video 136, so there'll be two of the same projects, but she's using different papers, different decorations, and it is quite a bit of fun. It's nice to see how her style evolved. So now I'm back where I started, so I just pull my needle through again and just pop this over and pull your thread tight and just keep pulling until you have your yo-yo, or I know they're called Sussex Puffs. There. And then Tina ended them off by just going through. Okay. And let's, oh, that little button is broken. And then I'm just going to add the button as a decoration in the middle. Now, you don't have to do this if you like the way it looks without the button. Then you don't need to add a button, or if you feel like maybe I want to use this for a slow stitch project, but I'm not sure, or I might want to decorate it differently, then just make your yo-yo and leave it as is until you have a use for it or you're ready to use it. I do think this would be great to have ready-made because it takes a bit of time for sure, and you know, if you want to pop this on a tag as a tag topper, it's just easier if it's ready-made and you can just pick one rather than sitting there and make a yo-yo for a tag topper. If I'm in that situation, I would probably say, well, you know what, let's just add a ribbon. But if it's ready-made, then for sure I will do that. I should have brought a nice big tag, but I didn't. Like, I have this one, but you can just see it could decorate a tag topper. That's definitely not the right tag, but you can. I just put all my ephemera that I've already made away. But anyway, this is a little bit bigger, but you can see how it can just decorate anything, like a journaling card, tags, pockets. Just excuse me. Oh, I'm so sorry, I just had to cough. So I just quickly grabbed a couple of things just to show you. This is just a image that I cut from a book. And say, for instance, if you have, just trying to grab stuff quickly here, just pop that on top of it. It just, you know, that's exactly how you would use these yo-yos. Or I have this pocket, and you can even just pop one up there or on there, almost like a tag topper, if you want this to be a floating pocket, you know, with a little label there. Little label always fixes everything. Or this one, just pop the yo-yo on there, and it's just another way to decorate things. Anyway, that's ideas how to use your yo-yos basically on anything. And of course, I think they are beautiful on like covers, journal covers, of course. I'm just sorry, having a couple of flare-ups today of symptoms again. Anyway, let's move on. So yeah, you can use them in various ways. I'm gonna make one more, and then we'll make some mass make them. So again, I'm starting by cutting a circle, and as you can see, my circle isn't even, it's not perfect, for sure not perfect. Nothing ever is. I'm starting at the back. I already have a knot in my threads, and just starting with a running stitch, and you're just kind of lining the threads up and just shy of the edge of your circle. I don't know why, but I was coughing through the night again. I don't know when any of you had COVID before, and let me know how long you were coughing, because I'm starting to get tired of this. It's no fun at all. Anyway, so you just keep going. Until you meet, and of course try to, the last one I always try to end up in on the inside. Pop it over and just pull it straight, and then just puff it out open. And Tina was saying she saw some people not pulling it tight as much and leaving an opening, and then it's not as bulky if you do want to add a button on there. So let's leave this one a little more open, and then you just go, she just went down and up. Because we're not making a quilt, you won't really see the back. You most probably will be sewing these or gluing these onto a page or onto a, or I would be. Oh, I need to come from the back for my button. onto a slow stitch project, so I might need a little bit of a bigger one to cover. No, that one might be the best one. Okay, and then we're just gonna, and I think what I'll do is I'll do half and half, do some buttons and not do some buttons. And of course you can use other things to decorate your Sussex Puff or your yo-yo. I had some, you know, those any like a lace not doily, a lace daisy, and then on the back, oh, what was that? On the back, just make a knot again, just to secure it, and a couple of stitches, and cut. Oh, this one is not that great. Okay, no, I think I will bring mine in all the way like I did with these. I don't like how this looks. I'll do that one again. Okay, so let's do another one. Oh, let's start making them, mass make them. I'm going to use a couple of other colors. My small squares were mostly red and green. We can cut that one, and black. She must have made a Christmas quilt. There's two cute ones. Excuse me. Let's do these. So yes, I just have like scrap paper pieces. I just bought a bag from her at a garage sale. I have a bird outside making a lot of noise. I don't know if you can hear that. You can always use different kinds of fabrics too. I'm just looking here for fabrics. Oh, like satin. Dina made some with satin, which I thought was really nice. And maybe even some, if you have some lace that's finely woven, you know, the wider lace would work probably. Like I say, this is my first ones. I have not played around with it much. I will play around with it more. Oh, now I need to cut the circles first, so let's do some circles. Oh my, I hope you can't hear that. It sounds like a drill, but it's actually a bird. Can't remember the name. It's not a, is it a woodpecker? I think he is pecking on my metal. Let me see if I can get rid of the bird. Okay, I think he's gone. Nobody can work with that noise. Even if you guys can hear it, it's very distracting. He was just pecking away on the metal. I think it's an awning of what that. Anyway, metal piece on the house. And as you can see, my circles aren't really round totally. I already have one of those, but it doesn't matter. Once you have it all pulled in together, then it doesn't matter, just more or less. The other thing that would, if you have a Cricut with a fabric blade, maybe I should load up some. That would be perfect too. You can put the fabric on your Cricut mat and cut them any size you want, and then they'll be perfectly round and all the same size. Or let me just thread these. Or if you have a circle die cut, definitely can do that to cut out your circles. But as you can see, the circles goes very fast. It's not like it takes forever. Okay, maybe that's enough thread. Let's see how far we get. I'm not gonna make 1,000 of these on camera, but this is definitely that a project that I would continue tonight when we're done cleaning the kitchen and maybe watching a movie, or I'm just sitting and relaxing, because it actually is very relaxing for some reason. It's like slow stitching. I don't know why it's so relaxing, but it is. And maybe because it's repetitive, same thing over and over with this. Well, that might be too close. Yeah, so don't get too close to the edge of your fabric, because then it might just fray and your stitch might come loose once you pull it tight. And I stop in the back where it needs the knot, and just pull it straight or in, not straight, pull it in. And just shape it a bit, you know, and as you can see, I'm not even worried about making these stitches exactly the same size or anything. Let's put a button on this one, but this one already has threads in it and I don't want to take the threads out now. Let's choose a different button there, and then we'll make a couple without buttons. And I mean, you're not going to wash this or wear this, so I'm just going through my buttonhole a couple of times. You don't have to go crazy for sure, just make sure it's secure. The other thing is, if you do not want to add, you know, sew in the buttons, you don't like doing that, you can always just glue the buttons on with a glue stick. That is certainly faster. Just wondering, I did bring some of that daisy trim. Oh, there it is. We can maybe add that onto one of them. Let's do it on the blue one. So if you have trims like this, obviously that can go in the middle of your yo-yo to decorate it. Same thing, you can either sew it on or glue it on with a hot glue gun or Fabri-Tac. Oh, I forgot to close my Fabri-Tac last night. That's not good. Oh yes, and I have to talk about the giveaway. The giveaway will be on day 50, and it will be an envelope filled with ephemera that I've made throughout the 50 days at that point, and then I'll do a second giveaway on the 100th day with the same thing. And okay, we're gonna add so all you need to do to participate or be entered into the draw is you need to be a subscriber, and then you also need to leave a comment. And the more comments you leave, I mean, there's 50 videos, the more comments you leave, the more times you'll be entered into the draw. So I'm not entering everybody every day. What I'm doing is I've looked back to other videos. So if I see that you've left more than one comment on, you know, 2 or 3 comments on 2 or 3 different videos, then I enter your name in the draw, and there's already a couple of people that has been entered twice. Thank you to everybody who leaves comments and likes the video. It definitely helps out my channel. And excuse me, thank you for the support. What did I do here? Oh, there, I just have to pull it tight. So there is something other than a button on there, which is so pretty cute. Okay, let's just do one more. I don't know how long the video is already because I've stopped it a couple of times, and I think you get the idea. I am definitely going to continue to make more yo-yos tonight because I think I'll use them definitely when I have them on hand, but I don't think I'll sit down or even think about, let's make a yo-yo for this pocket, or I want a yo-yo for this tag topper. So I definitely think it's a nice thing to have on hand, or like I say, even if you're doing some slow stitching projects, yo-yos are nice to have on hand, and it is very relaxing to do. It's just, you don't have to think, you just keep making running stitches. Where's my knot? There. And you end up with these cute little flower yo-yos. Just want to flip that one over and I'll just catch it. I have this cute little blue button, but it has thread in it, and I'm not going to take the thread out. Let's just glue that onto this one while it's sitting here, and I think it will go perfectly with this blue fabric. My glue gun. Oh, I lost my paint stick. Let's add another one in there. Okay. See, I think that, and I actually like the kind of yellowed vintage thread on there already, so perfect. Let's add it on there. I have some threads here that I'll get rid of. Okay. There. And it's done. Just put my glue gun away. Okay, I'm not going to finish those on camera today. Let's just show you what we've made. These are the yo-yos. I do not like this one. I'll redo that one. That's the one that I didn't pull in straight, and this one I think needs, let me do that quickly. Just needs a couple more threads in here just to keep it secure. It's just kind of floating a bit. I was thinking I do not need that many stitches, but let's just add a couple just to secure it. And I'm not bothered with the back here because I'm not making a yo-yo quilt, so you won't see the back. I'm gonna glue mine down, so if it's a little bit messy on the back, don't stress about it. Okay, yeah, that one looks better. And I do like the one with the little daisy in the middle. I need more of that daisy trim. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I probably could quickly just add this on here just to... Oh, my fabric tag, I left it open. I can't believe. Let's just quickly decorate this with the yo-yo while I have it here. Then we feed... Oh my goodness. Use the yo-yo. Shall we use this one? I like this one on here better, so let's just get a button on it, and I'll just glue the button on just for the sake of doing it faster. Okay, it is glued on, and then I'm going to glue this on with my heat gun as well, just to make it faster. And look at how cute that looks. I really like it. Okay, I'm definitely going to use more yo-yos in the future. Here is all our yo-yos that we made today. And let me know if you made some, and how, if you have any other suggestions on how to use them in your journals, please let me know. I'm always open for more ideas and more things. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow for the 100-day project. And today's I don't even know if I didn't mention that. So for the 50 draw, I'm so sorry, I'm a little bit distracted. For the 50 draw, the two names for today is Kimberly and Miss Jenny's Junk Journal Book Lover. I will put them in the description box of the video again, and maybe try to add all the other people as well one more time, so you know. And please leave a comment if you want to be considered for that draw. And the more comments you leave, the more chances you have to win. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.